They fell into the trap of going small because a lot of times you think, okay, they're small. They play a 6'6" power forward in Lawan Watts. Well, he's used to playing power forward. He's used to being the bigger guy. And so now you get those guys mismatch, and now all of a sudden you have Korchinkov guarding JT Toppin because they go in a pick and roll, and now they roll him to the basket. I mean, you had to bring the help and force the shot back outside and make them beat you with the three-pointer, which they ended up doing, But even on the threes that they ended up beating us on, our guy was what I call in between.
Yeah.
They wasn't helping and they wasn't denying. You know what I mean? And that gets you every time. I felt like we should have been connected to those guys, especially if we wasn't gonna go in and double at all. But yeah, when you go small, when you're a small team and the other team goes small, you feel like I got you.
Right.
Because now you're playing my game. This is what we're used to doing, and we can get to exactly what we want. And Christian Anderson is the perfect point guard for it. I remember the other caller said something about our guys were getting tired, and I'm like, this ain't the time of the year to get tired.
Yeah.
You got to play 45 in this type of game because that's where their advantage was. I know Bradley wasn't shooting well, but your senior go out the game for 5 minutes. That's the 5 minutes you lose the game. Christian Anderson was there the whole time, and you kind of got to match that energy. Keep those guys in there. Keep Bradley in there at the same time as him, and let him keep going for it because he was only 6 for 18. Bradley was 4 for 14, and it's that extra aggression and that extra belief that you can get it done. And you have to get it done, and that's why he was able to continue to shoot and continue to be aggressive when he's only 6 for 18.
So what happened on where Bradley lost Atwell in the corner? He kind of had his back to him.
Okay, so basically what happened was the ball was on the inside, and Bradley took a peep into the inside. Now, when you're peeping, you got to go connect to the guy because you're looking inside, and you can't see him if you're not connected. So he was like about 3 feet away from him, which is usually perfect help side, in the gap type of defense. But when you're in a situation to where you're playing catch and shoot 3-point shooters, especially a guy like Atwell who can get going at any time, you want to touch him. Because now you're touching him, and when he tries to go back door, or because it's going to force him to go back door, and now it's not killing you because it's not a wide open three. And if he do go back door, he's going into your big guys, right, where they're right there to challenge him at the rim. And also we know that's what he didn't want to do. He didn't shoot 2-pointers, right? So yeah, you can't leave a guy like that. You have to touch him. You got to hug him, as they say a lot of times. On the perimeter when you know that he's a deadly shooter like that, because those 2 shots he made, I hate to say it, was the game.